Hey everybody, welcome to Monday Momentum for May 17th to 21st. It's been an exciting follow-up since my Friday follow-up. I've had a number of people reach out, a couple projects that were in motion that prompted some of the action in the Friday follow-up post coming through. So we have a number of projects on FactorChain, BlockX Labs, Full Stack Capital that are all kind of aligned around helping different types of entities and actors use DeFi, so yield farming and liquidity mining in particular. And a lot of that focused around both parachains and the Polkadot ecosystem, the NEM symbol protocol, Binance Smart Chain, where a lot of that action is in terms of the financial motions in terms of yield farming and liquidity mining. So looking at a number of different technology platforms and getting more intimate to how they work and what they do. Centrifuge being continues to be a fascinating one that we're doing some really cool work with around FactorChain. I'm gonna fund our second loan, but hopefully today, and go through that motion again and starting to talk to other third parties about how to work with them and fund some loans with them and do that in a decentralized manner on Centrifuge, which will be exciting. The other challenge has kind of really popped up and has some action both from DeFi funds as well as just DeFi individuals like myself, is the reporting challenges. So trying to figure out what are all the different positions that you have as an investor. Where are they? What's their state? What's their balance? How much fees have you incurred? How much return have you earned? All that kind of stuff, and trying to get your kind of daily, weekly statement is a challenge, because right now most operators are just doing that by hand, going through their MetaMask or similar wallet and tallying all these things up by hand in a Google Sheet, which is hours of work. So looking at how with BlockX Labs can we automate that, make that a little simpler, or at least get to a baseline reporting stack. If you guys have good reporting tools around DeFi, especially around Binance Smart Chain, I'd be very curious to learn more about that and hear about that. And if you're curious about what we're doing and want to participate in some way, shape, or form in helping to solve this problem, more than happy to talk to you. On top of that, NFTs continue to chug along. In the last 2 weeks, I've bought my first two real official NFTs. So I bought Lex Solkin's NFT-based subscription to his fintech newsletter. So really curious about how that's going to evolve and turn into a bigger platform than just the content. And the big news in the NFT space all around the world was Gary V's VeeFriend Dutch auction, which I participated in. I purchased the Courteous Coyote Core Access NFT, so I'll be going to VeeCon next year and looking forward to what other kind of add-ons there is to that NFT. So I'm now into that space as a hodler, and with BlockX Labs, we have a number of projects that are well in motion, building both NFT marketplace as well as core base protocol and or dApp NFT functionality, specifically looking at how do we create artist-driven activity so the artists are in charge, even though OpenSea and Rarible and the other marketplaces have done a very good job of empowering artists. Those marketplaces still kind of serve as the core governance vehicle, the core arbiters of what's happening in that market. They're less so than galleries and auctioneers and all that kind of stuff, but the technologists are still more in charge than the artists. So we're trying to figure out how to, with our partners Trinity Square Video, push the governance and the control and the intentions of these networks much more into the hands of the artists, which is both a governance challenge and a technology challenge. So we're really working hard on ramping up that project that's been funded via grant from one of the prominent Canadian artists institution funded by the government. So we're excited about that. And so we'll be sharing some more as that matures in the next couple of weeks, and really look forward to any feedback you guys have, any questions you have. Wide open, trying to do my best. The other big action this week that I'll probably share some more on, it's very specifically with a post, is Exos. I've continued to be really enthused about what they've built in their community, and really excited about getting liquidity on that coin as it goes to Uniswap towards the end of the month. So there'll be some good action there, and love to educate you some more about that. So reach out about Exos if you're curious. All tied into Singularity University and exponential thinking, and have built a very compelling community around that. So it's one of the first communities I've seen in decentralized marketplace that is about intellectual property more so than financial and or code property. So really about a community practice of transformation consulting, and how do we share that as transformation experts and business experts that use words instead of code and money to create change in the world. So really cool to see how that's been tokenized, and it is working, and it's been live for 3 years, so it's a mature blockchain. And so we've been educating people on that. So love to hear if you're interested in that and get some questions out about that. But we've got some specific posts that I'll put out this week on that topic. So look forward to speaking to you again with the Friday follow-up on May 21st.